Alright, welcome back to another week of the Untitled show. We got a pretty quick one this week. It doesn't seem like too much is going on. How your guys' week's been? I'll start with you, Val.
I decided to be a whale and buy the new class.
Ooh,
I'm
congratulations.
disappointed and proud of myself.
She went against her own words.
I know.
That's fine. Thank you for
So I
supporting
think
the
I will
game.
make I think I'll make an exception for crazy bitches. But this is my one exception.
No, it's not. Your exceptions.
I mean, aside from the nuns and red.
You got 3.
3 exceptions.
No, I've outright stated I'm saying that my exception to those 2 rules is
Oh.
crazy bitches.
Hopefully you have no regrets, but I'm pretty sure you won't.
Nope.
How about you, Gabs? Your week?
Been a slow week for me. I'm sure everyone's upset because work in progress are out of the sin color.
Yeah, if you bet heavy on them, that would be unfortunate.
A lot of people did.
Well, that's fine. They didn't need TC anyway.
Jesus, all the stuff.
Oh, the stickers kind of come back, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They stay in there.
So that's okay. Yeah, that would be a little upset. All right, we only have like 1 grimoire and then 1 rerun, so we don't have much. So let's start. Let's see what we got. Bam. All right, Rapunzel. How do you guys feel about the left on the actual artwork?
Is that a leaf blower?
It's like it looks like a pesticide watering
Oh yeah.
can thing.
Oh,
I thought it...
a watering can. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the leaf blower though.
Apparently it's a watering pot, but it looks more like a pesticide pot thing.
Yeah,
it's
because
weird looking.
watering pots, obviously, that's super long.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it says wholesome watering pot down there. What kind of weapon is? What is it?
It's a gun.
What?
I know.
You know, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like Rapunzel. This just looks weird.
This was one of the first classes I got on JP, and I was like, really?
It looks really cute. Like, I like the maid aesthetic, but like...
Like, okay, like let's look at the sprite for a sec. What is this flap in the front of a dress?
I
Is this
hate
like
the
a
flap in the
yeah?
front.
Is this like a normal?
It's so
Yeah, I
unnecessary.
don't know what the fuck is going on there.
Like, what is it? Have you guys seen this before? Like,
No.
okay.
And if I have, it's usually over the front of the dress, not underneath.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If it ever has that, it'll be over the top, not underneath.
Okay, so the worst part is it's even on the back of the.
Yeah.
And then there's like
Yeah.
some type of ribbon or tying them both together. I feel like that's a tripping hazard for sure.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
She's gonna kill herself with her own watering like leaf blower
No,
thing.
she's gonna kill herself with her own attire, not even with the gun.
All right. I'm personally not a fan, but you know, it is what it is.
I'm not a fan of Rapunzel in general, so I think I'm biased.
Yeah, I think everything but the weird flappy things are cute. Like, just remove those and it would be fine.
Oh, okay.
See, it's a gun.
Ah,
so
yes.
fucking
Watering
weird.
pot. It is a watering pot.
Yeah.
Not a leaf blower. Maybe next time. We'll get the leaf blower next time. RM3. I guess you're gonna eventually need some type of RM.
You need to have 1 to 2 RMs in your grid, ideally, eventually.
Oh shit! It looks like you have to get the
Just
third
because-
Arcana.
Just because the cost for using weapons is getting higher and higher, so it's good to have at least 1 or 2 replenish magic in your grid.
Yeah. Can only 1 proc? I forgot, or can 2 proc?
I think 2 can proc. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it can.
Yeah, that's probably why you have 2, because people do suggest having 2.
Yeah.
Let me see. This is weird. I don't know. You have to get like the third Arcana. The overall class stats are kind of
Pretty death heavy.
yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. Seems pretty good for a cleric to pull and grab the first Arcana.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, rip for that. Alright.
Here's the Sin class.
Yeah, I think I'll try for this on my Cleric. I don't know, I can only focus on one thing. Maybe you guys are seeing other stuff.
Whatever could it be that you're focusing on?
It's definitely the staff. But, yeah.
Honestly, my eyes were immediately drawn to like the skirt thing.
Oh, really? Okay.
I like the skirt.
I
I
think it's
love
just because it's like
the.
blue and like in the center of my like brain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
I love the scorpion on the staff.
Mhm.
Oh, is that a face on there? I can.
Well, I think mostly you can just see the scorpion tail.
Oh, yeah. I like her hair a bit when I look at it now.
Yeah, she cute.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And the sprite is has the dress or the skirt rather. It looks pretty nice.
The sprite is looking busty as well as usual.
Yeah, I didn't want to zoom in too much, but you know, we'll just keep it at that. Pull for your mermaid sims. If there weren't so many cool characters, I'd probably simp for mermaid, but
Yeah, she's like the secondary character I simp for.
yeah, her designs are always pretty good.
Mhm.
Let's see, RM2 or RS2.
I don't know how good this is. It doesn't seem amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell what's called a staff assault. I can't tell if it's like 1 to 2 target.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out.
Let me see, def. Oh, yeah, I don't know. You'd have to get a 3rd Arcana on this as well. HP. At least you get the 2% recovery without buying any Arcanas on this one. So it's a little
It's
better.
kind of sad that the cleric class comes with so much attack.
There's only 2 under attack. There's no other attack.
Yeah, but like it's still useless for her.
Oh, you mean on the actual weapon? Yeah, I think all the staffs are like that. I don't know why. But this staff was, I don't know, I'd have to see exactly tomorrow once the...
Staff of Assault 3 is 1 to 2 allies and
Ugh.
increased magic attack.
Nah, hopefully it's not 1 to 2 because 1 to 2 is gone. That area is gone.
Yeah. It's 1 to 2, sorry.
Rip. Well,
Sucks to be you.
yeah, well the 2% is still pretty good. You just, at least you don't have to upgrade the staff. Or if you do spark, you could just spark the class. You could totally ignore the staff.
I mean, the good thing is that at this point you should have 6 classes by now anyway, so you don't really need it.
I don't know, all depends on your luck. This game is pretty... Some people got some pretty bad luck, you never know.
For me, it was a lot of pulling on other shit and just sparking these classes, so...
Yeah, these are always pretty good classes to spark, because you just need the effect.
Yeah. Champions Harmony.
I don't even know what that is.
That is physical attack and physical defense up for 1 to 2.
Ooh, not too bad. Got, attack, defense, alright. 7,000 CP. It's not, all the stuff's not really meta, it's all like SB2.
It's not amazing, but you know, if you get it, you get it.
Yeah, I don't know, this is like kind of like sideways. Seems like you could easily skip this banner, no problem.
Yeah, pretty much. I think they're just throwing shit out now because it's getting close to the anniversary.
Because...
So they're like, bait!
Yeah, to my understanding, the anniversary in JP is like, they always have meta-defining weapons on anniversary. I don't know, so I've been told. So I would imagine the same here. I forgot the first anime, but I do remember we did not get many free pulls, but I think they gave us a lot of TC.
I don't remember much of it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's good. I know the Christmas was terrible. I still remember that. I'm pretty bitter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that too.
Alright, we'll go into the rest. Wow, there really wasn't much. Oh, let me see.
Look at that gun.
Yeah, the gun. I really like my Alice, my kid Alice. I just like total. I think I still. No, I forgot Rem took over. I used her for a long time though. Yeah, that was a pretty good banner to pull on. Not for the weapons, just for the design. I like how they do have the
You
rerun.
like children.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
that's a
said it.
loaded question. That's a loaded question. You know what? I've watched enough of these death positions to know to sidestep questions and don't answer them directly.
God.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, you know what? I can't speak to your question exactly, Cap. But I did spend my precious TC on rolling for the children. I was trying to get Mama Cinders, and I happened to get Alice. That worked out.
You know, I was trying to get the staff, and I got Mama Alice, and I was like, Mama Cinders, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
All right. Yeah, I'll link to the video where we originally discussed all the designs, all that stuff, because this is just a rerun. Yeah, the story. I think this is one of our first story reduxes. Or we've had a couple, or how many?
This is the first like this, I think.
Yeah, well,
Where there's no medals at all. It's just do the story for 3 TC and then you're done.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I actually like this. Where it's,
So do I.
you don't feel compelled to farm. I hate it when they have multiple farming events, like an armor event with a metal event. Oh.
Yeah, so when they announced that this was happening, I was like, we have a shooting gallery. I don't want to have to grind this as well. But then it was just get in, get your TC, and get out. And I was like, cool, I'm happy with this.
Yeah, I only wish, like, I don't really know if this was tied to any stickers or anything. Like, sometimes you like to
I
pick
don't
those.
think it was. This is from the children's event, so I don't think it was.
Alright, hopefully it wasn't. Yeah, if this is the case, this would be great if they just do a bunch of these reduxes for older players. I don't know how, but they actually do manage to get new players once in a while. I don't know how myself, but people do get trapped into this game.
People are like, this looks cool. I'm like, oh, you sweet, sweet.
Yeah, well, God bless. At least they
You
have
poor
some
thing.
events to help them. Alright, we'll step into the game feedback. I was reading this and I was like, huh, I guess this is how whales feel. If they can skip the conquest and just buy the cores.
That'll never happen. I can tell you that.
I wonder why not though. Like, it's literally like, I don't want to play the game. I just want to give you my money. Just fucking give me my shit.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, well, thankfully it doesn't, because I need these whales to carry me. So yes.
Pretty much, eh?
And I found, I don't know what it is, but when I read this comment, it was like one of the few positive comments I've ever read in game feedback, and it actually caught me off guard.
Niceness. What?
Yeah, when I saw that in like where you post the shit for the show, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're pretty much like, you bundled the Arcanas, good job. Increased compensation for maintenance. I highly doubt it was that much, but good job. Obviously the Redux for the event, which was good. You don't have conflicting farm events, also good. See, it doesn't take too much to impress us. We've been like tortured for so long.
To be fair though, the bundle for the Arcana started on JP first. That wasn't a global thing. Them bringing back Sanctuary of Children's Song the way they have started on JP first. They've done it again. It's out on JP right now in the exact same way, so it's not a global thing.
Well, thankfully, we are getting the things that are helpful to us, regardless if they were in JP at all. They got 40 thumbs up, so obviously some people are like, please give us any positivity.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad that they're following the JP trend right now, but I wouldn't give them the credit for coming up with it, because they didn't.
Okay, it's good to know the background, but yeah, I'm still glad we got it. And the final bit.
Dun dun dun! Is that my screenshot?
No, I just took it. But did we bet on the same thing? I bet
Yeah.
on the top.
That's exactly what mine looks like.
I know Val's looks a little bit different because she voted late. She's like, Canadians? Fuck yeah.
I voted like a little bit on the Canadians and then some on the other.
Yeah, so no matter what, you're coming out a winner. So that's cool.
Yep.
With the top
Ringo
4,
got really excited when I mentioned that I voted on the Canadians. He just ran over yelling.
With the top 4, I had voted on 3 of them, and I was like, I think I'm good, and then this happened, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, a lot of the community bet on work in progress, but
Yeah.
someone posted the betting spreadsheet like way later. I didn't even notice it, but they like calculated how much you needed to bet, and you
Mhm.
really didn't have to put too much on work in progress. It would have been like what, 5?
I think it was 6.
Yeah, it wasn't much, but people went like I went ham. I probably put like 15 on them or something.
I put about 10 on them, I think, and then I put 5 on everyone else.
Yeah, I should have did that, but thankfully, I don't know. If Brotherhood wins, cool. Illuminous wins, also cool. Hopefully-
Luminous, please, can you throw so that I can get my TC?
I don't know. I kind of wish the
I will
Canadians to win.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the Canadians lose, I'm gonna cry.
Nah, Canadians are nice, and they'll throw for me.
Maybe.
Honestly, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that could be it. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're in your way.
I need Brotherhood to win, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Do you guys like this betting?
I like
Again,
it.
I completely forgot about it. So
Yeah, you're.
clearly, I'm indifferent.
I
pretty
want
indifferent.
them to bring it in the way they have it on JP, where they do bets for just
Blocks?
regular Grand Colo,
Oh, okay. Not the sin.
because
Yeah.
that's more ways to get TC. So
Yeah, and I think in their GC when you bet, you can bet on like even guilds, odd guilds, or black
Yeah.
guilds. You can just bet in blocks. Like you don't even have to
they
bet
have
on.
the guilds in like 4 different blocks that are like ace, diamonds, hearts, and spades.
Yeah, I just throw in. I
Sorry,
don't even look at the guild
spades and
names.
clubs.
But I'm sure we'll get it eventually. We seem to adopt most of the things. We do have a couple things that JP doesn't, but
Like what?
Yeah. We don't have the colo medals in JP. That's not a thing.
Oh.
we also have like where it shows our CP and stuff. We have like a lot of small quality of life things, so it's kind of cool. It's good to see how badly you're gonna get destroyed. Combo throws it off a little bit, but now everyone's combo grid's like 200k, so it doesn't throw the numbers off that much. Plus, you can just look at the HP. If it's 90k, you just be like, alright, I'm getting wrecked today.
Imagine having 90k.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Cleric. Those Clerics getting a lot of HP on everything.
You're right.
Oh, yeah. So that pretty much sums up the whole show. We really didn't have too much this week. You guys have anything else to add?
Are we close to the milestone for Untitled show now?
We're pretty close. I think this is episode 45. If I was more organized, I would plan something momentous for this occasion, but
Yeah, I'm like, we have to figure out something.
yeah, well, those planning types, they usually have it all done and calculated, and they reach out to the people to try to make something happen. But we'll see how that goes. Maybe not this week, but
Yeah.
next week. Just keep pushing off week to week, and hopefully someone will help me out.
Is that our cue to help you?
I don't really know.
I have a job now, Nat. I don't have time to help you anymore.
Well, my job is to play so many gachas where I have no free time. That's my actual job.
Can you imagine if that was your job?
I don't know. When you watch some of these
It sounds
YouTube
like both
channels,
a dream job and a fucking nightmare at the same time.
it sounds like a nightmare.
exactly.
Like I remember, Borkano Gaming. Yeah. When he was listing out his gacha games, he had a spreadsheet, and that spreadsheet, I shit you not, had like 20 plus gachas on it, and I was like, bruh.
Jesus
Bro, you need
Christ.
to imagine how long it would take to do daily.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like he goes hardcore too, so I think his full-time job was playing gacha. Like that was his job. That was his thing. So these people do exist. Obviously, at some point, you make money off YouTube, so you could make it your thing. But juggling your actual job with a gacha job is pretty difficult. for me, but maybe I'm just not good enough. So who knows? Some of these people.
Get good now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the. What is that? The advice of the internet. Get good.
Yeah, pretty much.
So helpful, bro. You got anything, Val?
Nothing I can think of.
Yeah, wow. It's a pretty relaxing week. I don't know what's gonna come after Kakagurui.
Neither do I. The only JP is in the exact same spot we are, except Kakagurui is over already, so they just have the oh wait, they have the samurai event happening over there.
Oh, alright. Seems to be a little bit of limbo, but almost like some breathing room. Well, we'll see how that goes.
This is the calm before the storm.
Yeah, I think the end of service is coming soon, so keep your eyes
Talk
peeled.
about that.
But seriously, I
Games
think,
can
don't live
only
forever.
hope.
I think the 2 years coming up though. I don't know why they
It
haven't
is, yeah.
announced anything. And I would imagine Nier is probably following, like coming back, because Nier is like a yearly event. I feel like it draws fans. Like Nier is a pretty big game.
I still don't have 9S because I started after that event happened.
Oh, when they brought it back, they didn't bring back all the classes, right?
No, that was reincarnation. That wasn't Automata.
Oh, damn, did they actually? Yeah, they didn't bring back Automata.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I want it to come back because I want my boy.
Well, I know Death wants to use her.
Oh yeah, she wants to use her Arcana.
2B Arcana that she bought because she didn't know how to play the game.
Speaking
I
of
think
which,
I did the exact same thing. I have an Arcana just sitting around.
I had an
remember which one,
Arcana for Dorothy's Crusher that I bought because I was like, well, I can't buy anything else. Every other Arcana is health, and I don't need that. So I bought her Arcana, and I got her class from the collab.
Oh, damn, that's freaking.
I was like, yes!
No, I'm not gonna lie, I did that too. I think it was Red Riding Hood Paladin. I already had her Arcanas, and I sparked her some off banner, and I felt so good. Like, it felt better than getting what I was actually aiming for. I was like, yes, I can finally use this Arcana!
I was like, this isn't the book, but also my Arcana.
Yeah. I don't even know how many Arcanas people are holding on their accounts. Like, please give me this class.
Yeah.
The percentage is like 0.00001. Alright, so that pretty much sums up our week. If you'd like to support us, you know how. There's links below, all that mumbo jumbo. Have a good week. Bye.